Someone is seeing you everywhere and wondering if you were protected from them, dreaming of you at night, questioning their own behavior. Now, if this is for you, someone came into your mind, you know who it's about. Seeing you everywhere, getting signs, wondering if they need to change something about themselves. This has been a long time coming. Someone who knows that they have done bad things. In fact, some of them have been in jail or been on trial, been sued, something like that. Like they've got a track record of some kind of theft, or they don't feel bad at all stealing from people. That's what, okay. I'm getting this as someone who's had something taken from them. And it doesn't have to be something tangible. It could be relationships. But they have had something taken from them because they have had no regard to anyone else's feelings. They will take anything from anyone. They may even shoplift, even if they don't have to. Just a chronic shoplifter. Someone who, if it's there, they're going to take it. Sticky fingers, okay? Someone who feels entitled to everything. It's like a game to them. And that has caught up to them. And if you're going to tell me it hasn't, then it hasn't, okay? Because some people get so angry about this in the comments, and I hate that, because the power is in your mind. And it's also in your words and your thoughts, your beliefs. And if you keep speaking that, no, they're still getting away with it, then they're still getting away with it, and you're getting angry. I am imagining for their own good, that they are learning lessons. Learning lessons that they came here to this earth to learn. But I am getting that something was taken from them. And it was something big. And they're really ashamed about it. Because it was something they held dear. Something that was theirs. Okay? Something they were very proud of. And they feel like this happened for a reason. Like they're starting to realize all the things they took from people. You know why? Because they're seeing you everywhere and other people. And you were a big one. You were a big one. They took things from you. And something about what was taken from them recently, could be a dollar amount, could be anything, was very specific to something they took from you. Specifically related. Like one of those synchronicities that they couldn't have created if they wanted to. Like I said, if just example, it could be a dollar amount. Let's say they stole $5,685 from you. Very specific amount. A few people took things from them and it came out to exactly $5,685. Okay? That's what I mean. Like they know that. And they know the amount because it came up. Even if it's a person. Like, even if it's a relationship. Because I'm getting that too. Some of these people have gone around stealing people's husbands or wives. Look, you can't really steal someone who doesn't want to be stolen. So when people say that kind of stuff, even me saying it, I'm like, you always have to really analyze that. And I'm sorry if that happened to you, because I have known people who did that. And it's like, it doesn't seem fair. But the reason that person left, really, there was something in them that was drawn to that person. And you were protected. And I know it's very painful. But still, we're not talking about that, really. We're talking about the fact that this person did try or did steal someone. Tried very specifically to come after something that you had. And now something very specific has happened to them. You are the prize. They know that. And they also regret what they did to an extent. Like, because they didn't get away with it. They thought they got away with it. And they thought they could get away with it and still go on like nothing happened. Like you wouldn't even notice. I just got that too. They love that. The thrill of it. Like I said, someone who could be worth millions of dollars who still goes to the store and shoplifts when they can. Just because they can. Because it makes them happy. Like they don't even need or want the things they take. It's more about the taking. It's catching up to them because they have ruined a lot of good relationships, friendships, whatever they are. They've ruined a lot. Even maybe family relationships because they just couldn't stop doing this. And they realize now they have a problem. Because the universe won't stop reminding them. Getting very specific messages about you that they deserve. They're very embarrassed about this too, because if it's not public yet, it's going to be. And I don't like to make future predictions. It can always change. But there's something in the works trying to go public. It could even just be like a court notice. One of those things they have to put in the paper, or it could be bigger than that. People get what's coming to them. They do. This has caught up to them. And they have this side that's so, I just keep getting sugary sweet. Sugary sweet. Like people think the world of them. Until they realize that the whole time they've been coming over to their house, this person's been taking something every time. That's just an example. Like that thing where you have a friend over, and especially as women, I've heard this happen to so many people. Little things go missing, like out of their bathroom, like their expensive cream, expensive makeup or something. Like it's like little by little, this person has just helped themselves to things that they don't deserve. It's catching up, because after a while that stuff really adds up. You attract love, which tells me this wasn't love. That tells me you really are getting everything back, because I know it's painful. I know. But instead of just dwelling with that pain, let yourself believe it's all coming back. Let yourself even embody that feeling. That, they took something that you thought was irreplaceable. No, it's not. May it come back to you. Even better. Even better. May it come back to you so well, in such a great fashion, in such a great amount, that you forget it was even stolen. Seriously. No remorse. No regard for other people's feelings. People who just go around taking whatever they want from people, because they think they deserve it. And it's like little trophies to them. They don't even resell the stuff. I mean, they might. Some of them might steal it so they can resell. But even if it's people or friends, like that's what I'm getting to, is this person steals friends, and they enjoy trolling. The kind of person who puts negative energy out into the world by even just creating false accounts to troll people. You hear about certain celebrities say they do that. I don't want to name names. I've heard of a few who say they have like anonymous TikTok accounts, and they love to stir up stuff in the comments and make people angry. They'll get their karma for that. I promise they will. Especially you hear about some of these celebrities having a downfall later. Yeah, wonder why. Big things are happening to this person. And like I said, some of it very specific to you. You will know the right time. You attract good things. If there is a confrontation or anything, you will know the right words to say. You will know the right timing. What I'm really getting is that there's going to be some kind of divine timing encounter. Nothing happens by accident. I mean, this could be somebody who lives hundreds of miles away and you happen to see them. Nothing's ever a coincidence. I've had that happen before. Not something like this where justice was being served, but gone someplace remote and didn't think I'd know anybody, and there's someone I know. These things happen for a reason. They're seeing a whole long string of events because of stuff they did to you, and possibly other people, but for you, definitely. You are a deep thinker. Stop putting it off. You know what? This is about the thoughts, like I was just saying. Like, instead of feeling like, oh no, they took something, and you're just afraid to let yourself believe anything good is coming. Yes, it is. Stop putting that off. Don't overthink it. I'm just getting that you might be blocking yourself from like a big spiritual blessing by holding on to this. The universe sees all. God sees all. It's all coming in. Have faith to believe that this person's going to get what's coming to them, and you're going to be restored everything. And also, you might be putting off something because of fear of this happening again, because it might not be the first person. Fear that you just draw in these types of people. When will it ever stop? One thing at a time. Calm down. I know it's hard. I know. And it's a hard lesson I had to learn too, because I used to think that too, and it did nothing for my mental health. Let me tell you, it did nothing but make it worse. In fact, I can tell you my mental health has drastically improved to the point where I barely even mention it anymore, because I have seen things like just detaching the outcome, detaching from the outcome, detaching from the fact that I need to get justice. When I did everything I could to get justice, I did everything I could. Instead of going around like with this vendetta, let someone else have the vengeance. There's a higher power that sees all, that knows all. I have seen people get what's coming to them for what they did to me, because I did everything. I exhausted everything. Couldn't do anything else. One person in particular who just lied about me, did something terrible to me, traumatic, violent, over a long period of time, and got away with it until they didn't. Until they really didn't. And that's all I'm going to say. Honestly, talking about your trauma, especially online, I was talked into doing that by a medical professional a few years ago. And it was one of the worst things I ever did. That's why, like, some people want a story time about stuff that's happened to me or whatever. No, I've done that before. The best thing I ever did was release that. And then my mental health got better. Like, by leaps and bounds, it's gotten better. Yeah, the stuff still happened, but the best thing you can do is replace those thoughts. Release it. And they will get what's coming to them. This person's getting what's coming to them, and it's very specific to you. Like I said, very specific to you. You are ready. Don't put off what you deserve. I mean, I'm getting that this was so bad that there's something that you've put off in your life because of it. Because that fear, like especially if we've been through things, through trauma, and just feel like the world's working against us. It's that feeling of the world's working against us. That feeling like you're sitting around ruminating, thinking about it, being paranoid. Who's the next person who's going to do this to me? Release it. And you will see the world around you change. Say, I trust the power of the universe. Universe, show me how it gets better. Everything always works out for me, including this. May you be blessed and get everything back that was stolen from you. This person is getting what's coming to them. You are ready. Don't put your life on hold for this, because I know a lot of people haven't gotten these spiritual downloads yet. May you get them gently. Because if you're carrying this around, you're ruining your life. You're ruining your life. I did it too. Until I didn't. And guess what? My life got better. It doesn't mean they've gotten away with anything. No. In fact, the more you release attachment to it, the less they're going to get away with it. Just like I said, this person. Because they know how to get away with things. They know how to hide things. Not anymore. It was hidden and now it's not. You are deceived by no one. This goes back to what I was saying about this fear. I'm getting that someone just has a fear that everybody they encounter is going to do this. I know it's easy to do that. It's easy to fall into that trap. And if that means protecting your energy by just having a small circle, not trusting people like you used to, that's okay. But there's no reason to be paranoid and let it ruin your life. Like, there is something else that you need to do. Something that you enjoy that you've put off because of this painful trauma, that whatever they've stolen. And I'm sorry. I have been there too. But you will not be deceived. May only the best people come into your life, people who won't do this to you. May you use discernment and listen to that discernment. Know what that discernment is, your intuition. Like, know the signs to look for. Pay attention to that still small voice. As soon as you meet people, as soon as you walk into a room, pay attention to that and you will not be deceived. This fear is released. This paranoia is released. This person is getting what's coming to them, and it will increase your faith to see it, especially when you see that there's really nothing you could do. Like, you exhausted all efforts and they still got what was coming to them. A lot of people don't realize, and I know people don't want to hear this, but I'm telling you, I realized it myself. The way you feel is everything. Like, the way you feel in any given moment. It's about assuming the feeling of what you want. And if you're sitting around just thinking about it, look, I know I fight with it all the time. Certain people who have said things to me, done terrible things to me. But what good does it do for me to live in the past and sit around and think about it? It just brings more of that in. It makes me depressed. The more I release that attachment and replace those thoughts and do something else, like use it for good, use my time for good. Your time is really your most precious asset here in this 3D world. Instead of all that time you spent venting about this for the 50th time, all that time you spent like in the morning upset, I know sometimes it takes over so much you don't know how to get out of that cycle. One thing at a time, put one foot in front of the other, one thought in front of the other. Have a list of things that you can work on and do that make you happy, that are productive. And things will get better. They will. I am living proof of that. And if you're in a situation where people are reminding you of it, I'm not saying it's wrong to go to support groups or anything. No, sometimes you need that. But like, that's about releasing it, not living in it. What I mean is, if you're in a living situation where people are just making you feel bad about yourself and they don't realize it's just compounding your situation, making it worse. They don't know what you're already going through. Like, some people are just putting your lives as a test. May you be released from those people and away from those people. You don't have to go into every room. May you keep better company, people who won't do this to you and won't remind you of this and won't make you feel so damaged and won't kick you when you're down. You can overcome anything. Anything. Doesn't matter what it is. You can overcome anything. You are deceived by no one. It is spoken, it is written, and so it is. Amen.